Westwood One Radio Network. OTAs are underway in Santa Clara for the 49ers as trade scenarios continue for quarterback Jimmy Garoppolo. Head coach Kyle Shanahan telling reporters that he expects Garoppolo to be traded at some point, but there's no guarantee. Shanahan says moving Garoppolo went on hold following his shoulder surgery this offseason. Meanwhile, Tyreek Hill already giving high praise for his new quarterback, telling reporters Tuesday that Tua Tagovailoa throws are, quote, one of the prettiest balls I've ever caught. Head coach Mike McDaniel said Tua missed Tuesday's OTA sessions with an illness. Ryan Tannehill clearing the air Tuesday after his recent comments saying it isn't his job to mentor rookie Malik Willis. Tannehill says he reached out to Willis and told him he will be a great teammate, and the entire situation was blown out of proportion. This has been NFL Network Now on the Westwood One Radio Network.
Here at Total Wine & More, you'll find what you love and love what you find, especially our totally low prices.
I'm firing up the grill for burgers and want to impress the neighbors.
This bourbon has a smoky flavor that'll go great with your grilling.
Nice! Wow, and look at that price. Well done.
I prefer medium rare. Your neighbors will love it. Find what you love what you find. Only at Total Wine & More. Pickup and delivery available at TotalWine.com. Drink responsibly, B21.
Whoa, Greg's up.
He's never up this early.
Hey, guys. Okay, so this is called the Bell Breakfast Box from Taco Bell. Oh, thanks. I can read.
And that's a coffee. Helps you open your eyes.
And that's a breakfast burrito. You can start from either end.
You guys always this condescending in the morning?
Pretty much.
Wake up with the new $5 Bell Breakfast Box, filled with a grande toasted breakfast burrito, hash brown, 2 Cinnabon Delights, and a coffee. At limited participating Taco Bell locations near you during breakfast hours only. Contact local store for prices, hours, and participation, which vary. Tax extra. Drinks excludes freezes.
It's 7:30. It is a Wednesday, 25th day of May, 2022. In the newsroom, Gene Brister working on lots of news, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Full of news this morning.
Okay, and I got something special for you. Okay, a former Kxo employee, Marco Peralta, from the Valley, of course, and recent graduate of the Cronkite School of Journalism at Arizona State University in Phoenix. Marco works for the Arizona Diamondbacks, and Friday they called him in to pinch hit, doing play-by-play for the Arizona Diamondbacks and their Spanish language radio broadcast. Okay. And Marco got a game where apparently the D-backs hit 5 home runs. So when I was texting with Marco, I said, Marco, what's your home run call? Okay, play-by-play baseball announcers all have a signature home run call. So you want to know Marco's home run call?
I want to know it.
De Jan Rojas en el jardín izquierdo, va la pelota para atrás y se fue. Jas Rojas, vamos a bailar. Jonrón de una carrera de Jas Rojas y pone los Diamondbacks arriba los Cachorros de Chicago, 3-2 en la alta de la tercera entrada.
Pues quiero escuchar ese grito.
Para salir a montículo nuevamente, batazo de parte de David Peralta, jardín derecho central, va a dar la pelota, va para atrás, y vamos a bailar. Jonrón de una carrera de David Peralta, y los Diamondbacks de Arizona arriba los Cachorros de Chicago de 2 carreras en la parte alta de la tercera entrada, Richard.
Pues ya te dije. Cántame esa canción.
Okay. Vamos a bailar. Marco's home run call.
Well, that's his call that he will remember for this part of the career,
I guess.
And then there's going to be another one and another one after that.
Well, Marco was already, last year did some Phoenix Suns play-by-play. And now with the Diamondbacks. And, it's good to hear, where he is and what he's doing.
Well, he's having fun.
He is having fun. You can tell.
I saw, have you ever met his sister?
No, I haven't met his sister.
Yeah. She lives here in the Valley, and I saw a sign the other day with her picture on it. So.
Okay. Well, I met Mom and Dad, and great family. Marco going to do great things. So,
well,
anyway.
We're standing by.
Well, he already has accomplished much. Okay, are you ready for birthdays?
Yes.
Actor Ann Robinson is 93. Actor Ian McKellar, 83. Leslie Uggam, 79. Frank Oz, he's a Muppeteer. He is 78. Actor Karen Valentine, Room 222, 75. Actor Jackie Weaver, 75. Actor Patty D'Arbanville is 71. And actor-comedian Mike Myers is 59. Actor Joseph Reitman, 54. Actor Anne Heche, 53. Actors Sidney and Lindsay Greenbush, twins from Little House on the Prairie, 52. Actor Jamie Kennedy, 52. Actor Octavia Spencer, 52. Actor Justin Henry, 51, if I'm not mistaken. He was the little boy on Kramer versus Kramer. Actor Aaron Hayes, 46. Actor Cillian Murphy is 46. Actor Ethan Suplee, not a Slurpee, but Suplee.
How about a Slurpee?
Yeah, he's 46. Actor Lauren Frost, 37. Local birthdays coming up.
My name is George Marquez. I'm a candidate for district attorney. I was raised in Imperial County, and I'm a product of our local public school system. I believe in protecting our families by aggressively prosecuting dangerous criminals. I believe in forging strong relationships with law enforcement to further our interest of law, order, and justice. I believe in building bridges to the entire community so that everyone has a voice. Please vote George Marquez on June 7th for Imperial Valley District Attorney. You can also follow me on my Facebook page at George Marquez for District Attorney 2022.
Paid for by committee to elect George Marquez for District Attorney.
We have happy birthday wishes going out today to Balin Loker, Joe Vindiola, Doug Long, Esperanza Santos, Jesus Quesada, Sally Morquecho, Maria Valencia, Leila Marie Sampson, Jesse Garcia, Rhonda Marsh, Gabriel Lacuesta, Maria Politron, Imelda Valenzuela, Bobby Gilbert, Dub Perkins, Alejandro Ibarra, Giovanni Garcia, Jacob Aaron Vela, Joe Tabarez, Martha Alvarez, Michelle Washington, Robert Mendoza, Yolanda Espinosa, Katniss Covarrubias, Gianna Iniquez, Kelly Peaks, Raimundo Perez Salas, Margarita Green, and Connie Jameson. Happy birthday from KXO.
And man, that's another long list.
Yeah.
2 in a row.
Whoa. I don't know. Anyway, happy birthday. And we've got lots of news. Are you ready for that?
We do.
Okay. Buckle up. Return that tray table to a locked position, your seat back in a full upright position. It's a look at world and California news headlines brought to you this morning by Lock Air Conditioning, your year-round comfort specialist. For sales, for service, you call the experts. Lock Air Conditioning.
Scenes of horror and heroism inside that Uvalde, Texas schoolroom invaded by a teenaged gunman yesterday.
Teachers are breaking windows around the school trying to evacuate children to prevent any further loss of life. But again, they kept hearing the gunfire as they were doing this.
Lieutenant Chris Olivares of the Texas Department of Public Safety, when the victims were finally taken out.
Many of the children could not be identified, and they had to use DNA and other avenues to identify children. So that's still ongoing.
Republican Congressman Tony Gonzalez, who represents Uvalde and who, like other Texas lawmakers, opposes stricter gun laws. 19 children and 2 adults died. Multiple victims remain hospitalized. CBS's Liliana Luciano is outside one local hospital.
Some of those students are recovering in this hospital here. We know that tomorrow was supposed to be the last day of school, but of course, classes and all activities were canceled yesterday until further notice.
This was the 8th mass shooting in Texas in 13 years. CBS News special report on Vicki Barker.
Become a Lock Air Conditioning VIP customer and get special pricing on cooling and heating tune-ups all year long. Call today to become a Lock Air Conditioning VIP customer at 760-93-LOCKE. That's 760-93-LOCKE. Lock VIPs receive discounted service and maintenance, discounted repairs, and priority service with prompt service. Lock Air Conditioning is your local York dealer, but they repair it all. So when the need arises, don't hesitate to call Lock Air Conditioning at 760-93-LOCKE. That's 760-93-LOCKE. Lock, the only name in air conditioning for over 40 years. York, install with confidence. Contractor's license number 696216.
California headline news. His team was about to take the court for a game that could have gotten them to the NBA Finals. The Warriors coach Steve Kerr Tuesday night wanted to talk about the mass shooting at a Texas elementary school and his frustration that Congress won't pass tougher gun laws.
When are we going to do something? I'm tired. I'm so tired of getting up here and offering condolences to the devastated families that are out there.
Kerr, a longtime outspoken advocate of stricter background checks. The Sacramento City Unified School District saying in a letter sent to parents Tuesday, and a gun with a loaded magazine was found in the desk of a second grader. State water officials adopt a ban on watering certain green spaces. The Water Resources Control Board disallowing watering some grass outside businesses, industrial facilities, and government offices.
We believe in the people. Let's get it done because, like I said, we don't want to have a day where we turn the faucet and not have water come out.
Adele Haji Khalil with the Metropolitan Water District of Southern California. Jeff Scott, California News.
World in California News headlines brought to you this morning by Lock Air Conditioning, your year-round comfort specialist. To tune up, repair, or replace, call Lock Air Conditioning today.
You can't get much for $5 these days, unless you go to Wendy's for a $5 Biggie Bag. Get your choice of double stack, junior bacon cheeseburger, or crispy chicken BLT, plus 4-piece nugs, fries, and a drink, all for just $5.
You got that bag, you got that Biggie Bag, you got that bag.
That was smooth, wasn't it? That's how you're going to feel when you get that Biggie Bag at Wendy's.
U.S. price and participation may vary. Includes 4-piece nuggets, small soft drink, and small fry. Prices may be higher in Alaska and Hawaii.
At Charmin, we heard you shouldn't talk about going to the bathroom in public, so we decided to sing about it.
My sweet cheeks feeling squeaky clean. When Charmin's rolling behind. Charmin TV gives me those cheeky clean feels. That ultra strong hype is all for real. Those CB rolls got me a Charmin clean took-it. Cheek to cheek feeling oh so shook-it.
Charmin Ultra Strong just cleans better. Enjoy the go with Charmin.
It's page one of the local news. Page one, a service of El Centro Motors Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers. 3 locations to serve you. At El Centro Motors, in the Brawley Auto Center, and now at the Imperial Valley Mall.
Taking a look at the latest in local news for a Wednesday morning, Imperial County Sheriff's deputies arrested a Heber man on a variety of felony charges. According to a press release, the sheriff's office received a report of someone throwing an improvised incendiary device, or commonly called a Molotov cocktail, at a vehicle parked at a residence in Heber. Deputies say there were 2 separate instances. On Monday, May the 23rd, investigators arrested 56-year-old Francisco Jesus Vega Perez. Perez is being held in Imperial County Jail on charges of manufacturing a destructive device, possession of a destructive device, arson, felony vandalism, and child endangerment. Bail has been set at $200,000. Sheriff's Office investigators are asking anyone who might have any information about the crime to call the Sheriff's Office. Well, Richard Horta was in court late last week. George Gale filed the story.
The 18-year-old was arrested in connection with a shooting in Brawley. Horta was one of 3 arrested in that incident. The other 2 are juveniles. The 3 are charged with the shooting of a juvenile in Brawley last Wednesday. No information on the victim has been released, other than that he was last reported in stable condition. During the court hearing Friday, Horta's bail was reduced to $500,000 from $1 million, and his preliminary hearing was scheduled for June 6th. Also Friday, Horta entered a plea of not guilty. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
KXO News Time coming up to 7:43.
Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers are here for you. Lube, oil, and filter change, alignments, brakes, batteries, tune-ups, and so much more. Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers. They service all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment. And now, Quick Lane has 3 locations in the valley. In the Brawley Auto Center, Highway 86 and Julia Drive, at El Centro Motors, and now at the Imperial Valley Mall. Quick Lane, ready to serve.
The Centers for Disease Control, or CDC, has announced a voluntary recall of Jif brand peanut butter. So far, according to the CDC, 14 people have been infected with salmonella in reports from 12 states. 2 people have been hospitalized. No deaths have been reported. The Jif peanut butter products affected include creamy, crunchy, natural, and reduced fat. The recalled lots include lot numbers 1274425-2140425. Do not eat, sell, or serve the recalled products. Throw it away. Most people infected with salmonella develops diarrhea, fever, and stomach cramps for 6 hours to 6 days after being exposed to the bacteria. Children younger than 5, adults 65 and older, and people with weakened immune systems are more likely to have severe illness. In a meeting of the Salton Sea Authority, the SSA Board of Directors will be held tomorrow. The meeting will be at 10 a.m. in Imperial County Board of Supervisors chambers in the county admin building on Main Street in El Centro. The meeting is open to the public and will also be available via Zoom webinar. That concludes this edition of Local News. Page 2 coming up.
Page 1 of the Local News, a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers with 3 locations in the Imperial Valley. If you're heading out for a Memorial Day weekend trip, head into Quick Lane before you go. Quick Lane, they service all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment.
Golden State Extracts, CBD, is the first fully licensed GMP certified hemp processor in California making CBD. Everything is done right here in the Imperial Valley, from growing to processing and manufacturing. Our products derived from hemp are a natural form of pain relief to help you with your aches and pains, help you sleep better, and lower your stress with our specially formulated tinctures, pain creams, and gummies. Best of all, you can visit Golden State Extracts CBD locally at their Imperial location, 520 West 8th Road. For more information and benefits of CBD, visit them on the web at goldenstateextracts.com or call 760-355-9134. That's 355-9134.
And it's page 2 of the Local News with weather, all brought to you by the Town Pump in Westmoreland, open Tuesday through Saturdays at 4:30, and by Brownie's Diner in Brawley, open every day, 7 a.m. till 3 p.m.
Preliminary hearing for suspected arsonist in the news this morning. George Gale has more.
It had been scheduled for Monday. Heriberto Saucedo Delgado faces 10 felony charges in connection with 9 haystack and 1 brush fire in April. 54-year-old Hopeville resident has entered a plea of not guilty. Superior Court judge this week moved the preliminary hearing to July 25th. All parties had agreed with the continuance. The suspect remains in custody. His bail set at $1 million. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
Imperial Valley mail carriers will cowboy up.
Yahoo!
Yeah. Have you ever heard of a mail carriers rodeo?
No.
Well, I hadn't either, but there is such a thing, and they're going to have it here. The parcel service, the mail carriers from Blythe, Brawley, Calexico, Hopeville, Imperial Post Office will participate in special training at a safety rodeo, and that's today in the employee parking lot of the El Centro Post Office. The safety rodeo will feature 6 interactive stations providing the training on safe driving and reversing, dog bite prevention, and proper body mechanics. The safety rodeo will run this morning from 9 till 11 a.m. All right, now we'll see what a mail carrier rodeo is all about.
Do they wear cowboy hats and boots, too?
I don't know. I can see them with spurs on that go jingle, jangle, though.
Okay.
All right. The latest numbers from the Imperial County Department of Public Health show that COVID-19 is still around. As of Tuesday, May 24th, there are 301 active cases of the virus in the valley. That is up from 207 reported last Thursday. There have been an additional 2 deaths attributed to the coronavirus and variants, bringing that number up to 919. Imperial County has a 95% vaccination rate, and the state metrics show there are 8.4 new cases per day per 100,000 population and a positivity rate of 12.5%. And finally, a Monday night traffic accident claimed the life of a 60-year-old woman. Yuma County Sheriff's Office responded to an accident in the area of West 8th Street and South Clifford Way at about 6:50 p.m. on Monday. According to sheriff's deputies, a car was westbound on 8th Street when a pedestrian walking eastbound on 8th Street walked into the path of the car. The pedestrian, a 60-year-old Nanette Parrish of Yuma, was taken to Yuma Regional Medical Center, where she succumbed to her injuries. The driver of the car was not injured. The accident remains under investigation. We'll be back with a look at the weather.
When you're ready for great home-style cooking, there are 2 locations for the best in the Imperial Valley. Brownie's Diner, 990 Main Street in Brawley. Open 7 days a week, 7 a.m. to 3 p.m., featuring delicious breakfast and lunch entrees, including menudo, liver and onions, and meatloaf. The Town Pump in Westmoreland is open Tuesday through Saturday at 4:30 p.m., specializing in delicious prime ribs, steaks, chicken, salmon, and lobster. So for a great dining experience, visit Brownie's Diner, 990 Main Street in Brawley, and the Town Pump in Westmoreland.
Here's Carroll Buckley with the weather update.
The National Weather Service says high pressure will build over the region over the next couple of days, leading to a warming trend and Imperial Valley high temperatures above 100 degrees again today. Temperatures will peak on Thursday and Friday, with some spots topping out at around 105 degrees. Starting over the weekend, a gradual cool down is expected, eventually pushing high temperatures to just below 100 degrees by Sunday or Monday. Dry conditions and mostly clear skies will prevail through at least the upcoming holiday weekend. 100 our high yesterday, 68 the low. Sunny today with a high near 104, south-southeast wind 5 to 10 miles an hour. Tonight clear with a low around 70, south wind 5 to 10 miles an hour. Thursday sunny with a high near 105, light south-southeast wind becoming south 5 to 10 miles an hour in the afternoon. 72 degrees, 61% relative humidity, wind out of the southeast at about 5 miles an hour. Page 2 of the local news and the weather, all brought to you this morning by Brownie's Diner in Brawley, open every day, and by the Town Pump in Westmoreland, Imperial Valley's fine dining experience.
Hi, this is Ray Steele, your current Imperial County Supervisor for District 5. I'm asking for your vote for re-election. This is no time for change. We've accomplished so much the past years, and I'm ready to continue the effort to see Imperial County prosper even more. The job market has improved tremendously without the renewable energy projects, and now we're developing lithium, which will create more jobs. We as a board have to work together with other outside agencies for the betterment of Imperial County. The work never stops.
Paid for by the committee to re-elect Raymond R. Castillo for Supervisor District 5.
It's sports time, brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, an affiliate of the Scripps Health Network, working together to provide you the best care. NBA action. Mavericks mauled the Warriors 119-109. Golden State leads that series 3-1. Coming up today, the Celtics and the Heat in the Eastern Finals. That series knotted at 2 games each. In Major League Baseball action, the Rockies nipped the Pirates 2-1. Cubs beat up on the Reds 11-4. Rays shut out the Marlins 4-0. Yankees nipped the Orioles 7-6 in 11 innings. Dodgers dumped the Nationals 9-4. Braves edged the Phillies 5-4. Twins topped the Tigers 2-0. Blue Jays beat the Cardinals 8-1. Red Sox powered up. They blew up the White Sox 16-3. Astros 7, Guardians 3. Angels over the Rangers 5-3. Diamondbacks dumped the Royals 8-6. It was the Athletics getting by the Mariners 7-5. Giants edged the Mets 13-12 Yeah, it wasn't football. That was baseball. Oh, and by the way, the Brewers beat the Padres 4-1.
Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, ready to serve you and your family for all your healthcare needs. Let our team of dedicated physicians guide you on your journey to better health. Pioneers is a recognized leader in healthcare and has more than 10 health centers and clinics throughout the Imperial Valley. When the need arises, don't hesitate to come and see us. We have services and locations in Calexico and Brawley, and of course, our award-winning hospital, Pioneers Memorial. For more information on all of Pioneer's services, visit pmhd.org today.
Two women who have accused Deshaun Watson of inappropriate sexual conduct condemned the Cleveland Browns for giving the quarterback an NFL record $230 million guaranteed contract after trading for him. Yeah, Watson is facing 22 civil lawsuits from women who have accused him of inappropriate sexual conduct during massage sessions. Two grand juries in Texas have declined to pursue criminal charges. Watson has denied all wrongdoing. And the Pittsburgh Steelers are expected to name Omar Khan as their next general manager. After interviewing more than a dozen candidates for the general manager position, the Steelers selected Khan, who has been with the organization for more than 2 decades. Khan was considered a favorite during the search that also included interviews with Brandon Hunt, the Steelers' director of pro scouting. That's it for Sports Time. Sports Time brought to you this morning by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District. Log on to pmhd.org for more information about Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District.
Since 1901, Imperial Printers Rocket Copy has provided the finest printing and copying services from start to finish. When you choose Imperial Printers Rocket Copy, you can feel confident in our expertise and personal attention to your project. We have a team of professional graphic designers ready to take your ideas and make them a reality. From promotional merchandise, full-color brochures, blueprints, and high-speed copies to business forms and everything else in between, Imperial Printers Rocket Copy offers dependable and affordable quality printing. Thank you for choosing locally owned and operated Imperial Printers Rocket Copy. We have convenient locations near you at 430 West Main Street and 100 South 11th Street in El Centro and 184 South Plaza in Brawley.
Financial news and a brief look at the weather brought to you by Southwest Security, a locally owned company protecting you and your property. By the way, they offer 24-hour-a-day post office boxes at Southwest Postal, 4th and Heil in El Centro. So what's going on in the markets right now? We're seeing green. Yeah. Don't know whether it's going to stay that way. But we'll update that for you. Wall Street was not in a particularly social mood yesterday. Social media stocks plummeted following an ominous earnings from Snapchat parent company. Shares of Snap plunged more than 40% yesterday and hit their lowest level since March 2020, just after the COVID-19 pandemic hit the U.S. The company said in a regulatory filing that its dim outlook was due to the fact that the macroeconomic environment has deteriorated further and faster than anticipated. And meanwhile, India, the world's largest producer of sugar, is restricting exports. In a statement today, the Indian government said it will limit sugar exports to 10 million tons for the marketing season that runs through September to keep prices in check. Sellers have been asked to seek specific permission from authorities for any export of sugar between June 1st and October 31st. Well, we mentioned the markets showing green. Well, so far, the Dow Jones Industrial is up 114 points at 32,042. The S&P 500 at 3,965. That's up 24 points. The NASDAQ up 103 points at 11,367. Meanwhile, gold off $16.30 an ounce. Oil is up 53 cents a barrel.
Hi, this is Jason Jackson, owner of Southwest Security. I've been providing private security locally for more than 20 years and have owned Southwest Security for more than 6.5 years. I'm proud to announce that we have over 250 employees working here in Imperial and Coachella Valley. Last year, I opened Southwest Postal, offering you 24-hour access 365 days a year. P.O. Box service to you. Also located at Southwest Security at the corner of 4th and Heil in El Centro. If you're in the need for security services, please call us at Southwest Security at 760-970-4500. That's 970-4500.
We will have sunny skies today with a high near 105, southeast wind 5 to 10 miles an hour. Clear tonight with a low around 70, south wind 5 to 10 miles an hour. Thursday will be sunny with a high near 105, light southeast wind becoming south 5 to 10 miles an hour in the afternoon. We have 72 degrees downtown El Centro, 61% relative humidity, wind out of the southeast at 3 to 5 miles an hour. Financial news and the weather brought to you by Southwest Security, a locally owned company protecting you and your property. Southwest Security. They also offer live scan fingerprinting to the public.
At Burgers and Beer, our customers are like family. Let's hear what a few of them have to say about us.
They have great weekday specials.
I like the friendly environment, the friendly staff, the cold beer, and the best wings in town.
Burgers and Beer. What I like about Burgers and Beer, the menu. Everything on the menu is great. I'm working my way through the menu. My favorite thing right now is the grilled tuna chipotle sandwich. That's what I had yesterday, and it was delicious.
So come and see us and find out for yourself at Burgers and Beer.
The best oldies on the radio. KXO El Centro, the Imperial Valley's local news source.
News on the hour. Your home for original reporting.
I'm Steve Kathan. It all happened in one classroom. The mass shooting at an elementary school in Uvalde, Texas, where 19 children were killed along with 2 adults. Chris Olivares of the Texas Department of Public Safety on CBS Mornings.
The shooter was able to make entry into a classroom, barricaded himself, and at that point, it just started shooting children and teachers that were inside that classroom, having no regard for human life, just a complete tragedy and an evil person.
CBS's Tony DeCopel in Uvalde says the 18-year-old gunman was killed.
He was armed with an AR-15 style rifle, also had high-capacity magazines with him, according to police. Weapons, by the way, that he bought legally this very month on his 18th birthday.
Republican Tony Gonzalez represents the area in Congress. He tells CBS Mornings now is not the time to discuss gun reforms.
Right now, we need love. We need compassion. We need people to come together as we heal.
He's voted against gun reform legislation on 2 occasions. Connecticut Democrat Chris Murphy is making a plea for compromise on Capitol Hill.
I've made clear to my Republican colleagues, I'm open for business. If you have a compromise, if you have something that you think can make our country a little bit safer, can make our kids and our families a little bit safer, let's get it done.
Now to talk to kids about what happened in Texas, clinical psychologist Jamie Howard on CBS Mornings says it is worth having a discussion.
We want kids to learn about big traumatic things from a trusted adult. If they learn about it from other kids on the playground, in homeroom, or overhearing it on the radio in a store, then they're going to hear potentially more sensational bits. It's more likely to scare them.
Well, now to politics. After dispatching a Republican primary opponent endorsed by former President Trump, Georgia Governor Brian Kemp turned his attention to his Democratic challenger.
The fight for the soul of our state begins to make sure that Stacey Abrams is not going to be our governor or the next president.
Former football star Herschel Walker won the state's Senate GOP primary. He was backed by Trump. Kate Moss on the stand today in Johnny Depp's libel case against his ex, Amber Heard. Earlier in the trial, Heard had suggested Depp, who once dated Moss, pushed the supermodel down some stairs.
During the course of your relationship, did he ever push you down any stairs?
No, he never pushed me, kicked me, or threw me down any stairs.
West Virginia has reached a more than $161 million settlement with 2 pharma companies, just as closing arguments were set to begin in a 7-week opioid trial. Right now on Wall Street, the Dow is up about 100 points. The S&P is up 24. This is CBS News.
It's a day to honor,
To remember.
to reflect. This Memorial Day, honor our fallen soldiers with taps across America.
For more information, go to cbs.com/taps. It's a day to honor, to remember, to reflect. This Memorial Day, honor our fallen soldiers during the National Moment of Remembrance with Taps Across America. CBS is inviting musicians across the country to play the military bugle call Taps at 3 p.m. local time and pay tribute to the veterans we've lost. For information on how to participate in Taps Across America, go to cbs.com/taps.
Ray Magliozzi here for eBay Motors. Okay, easy now. You're teaching your kid how to parallel park. Ouch! Turns out he likes to do it by feel. Don't worry, eBay Motors has bumpers, taillights, trunk lids, license plate holders, 122 million parts. Pull up just a little bit. And headlights. They've got lots of headlights. Get the right parts at the right prices. eBay Motors. Let's ride.
An Iraqi man living in the U.S. has been accused of aiding and abetting a plot to kill former President George W. Bush. Here's CBS's Scott McFarland.
His name is Shihab from Columbus, Ohio. He's 52 years old, and according to the federal prosecutors, Shihab planned to smuggle 4 Iraqi foreign nationals into the U.S., quote, for the purpose of killing former President George W. Bush in retaliation for Iraqi deaths during Operation Iraqi Freedom. They say he went to Dallas in early 2022 to surveil locations associated with the former president.
Well, CBS has pulled the season finale of FBI after the deadly elementary school shooting in Texas. The network said it won't air the show's season 4 finale titled Prodigal Son. The storyline involves a suspected student's participation in a deadly robbery. It's unclear if the episode will air in the future. A rerun will be offered up instead. I'm Steve Kathan, CBS News.
You've got Carroll Buckley with the best oldies on the radio.
12:30.